Yeah, I think it's special. Like you mentioned, a pretty young group or slightly inexperienced group to come to the subcontinent and get a win is great for us and the environment. So creates a nice buzz in the change room and gives us a bit of belief that we can compete in conditions that are where the odds are maybe seem to be stacked against us. So it does a lot for us, and yeah, it gives us a taste of what playing cricket in the sub is like, what playing cricket in Bangladesh is like, and it excites us for the challenges that we possibly face ahead. To be honest, it wasn't really a set plan. The way we want guys to play is with freedom, knowing that we fully back them and their game plans that they have in place. So they commit to that on the day. They take on options with a bat against the bowlers based on conditions, and we let them do that with absolute freedom. So we trust in each person's game. We back everyone's ability, and however they'd like to approach it on the day, they've got full backing from us. So a lot of credit to those guys. Naturally, they have to do a lot of hard work behind the scenes to be able to execute it out in the middle, and it was nice for the guys that did well to see it pay off.
Okay, well, Evan to the floor.
Aiden, South Africa won in the subcontinent after a pretty long break. How does that also sit in with your sort of team's legacy, especially in this series, and then looking forward to other series in the subcontinent?
Yeah, I don't think it's something that we as South Africans will ever take for granted. It's a nice feeling to win here. For me, I've been playing now for a couple of years and never won in the sub, so it's a special moment for us. Having said that, I think the biggest thing you take from it is the belief and the confidence that you actually can do well here as a team. So I believe that's where a lot of the game is played, is from a confidence and a belief and from a mental side of things. So I think that will help the team a lot for us moving forward, and see if we can put back-to-back performances together, because that's ultimately what makes a really good team. And yeah, I look forward to those challenges in the second test.
Aiden, two special performances from your team. Obviously, KG would be there with the in this condition, obviously, and then Carter and his first innings in the subcontinent, unbelievable. So, how pleasing it is to see the guys took up the challenge.
It is, it's great. KG is a superstar for us. He's been a superstar for us for years, and to see all those stats pop up about him after he took that 300th wicket, I think it really proves that he's one in a million, and we're really lucky to have him on our team, and it's obviously fantastic to see him do well. In terms of Kyle, I think it was a really special moment for him, sort of in and out the team over the last few years, and had a bit of backing now from the management side of things, and he just looks really comfortable now in the environment, and we all know he can play. He's a good player of spin, and for him to score 100 in his first test match in the subcontinent is a really special feat.
Before the game, you told us that you want to achieve some result from this series, and you have done it. How happiest moment for you guys?
Yeah, of course, we're happy. All sportsmen are competitive, and all sportsmen would like to win as much as they can. So it's a nice feeling for us, like I've mentioned, but I think what makes good teams is the ability to do it often and to back it up. So that's what's going to excite us about going into the next test match, but for the time being, a proud moment for us as a team, and something that we're really happy about.
Aiden, from your personal point of view, are there sort of slight conflicting emotions in terms of being captain a team to a test win, but you didn't contribute an awful lot of runs, so are there sort of conflicting emotions?
Not one bit to me, to be very honest. If we win, I'll be the happiest man alive. It's pretty simple. That's how I've been wired growing up, and of course you want to contribute to the team, you want to win games for your team, but ultimately for me winning is everything. So yeah, it gets some fire in the belly once again to put in a performance in the second test match to help us win, but if that doesn't happen and we still win the game, I'll be over the moon.
And just a very quick follow-up in terms of maybe an area for the team to improve would be looking at the runs scored by the top six, particularly the first innings.
Yeah, I think you look at the wicket. all innings batted. The toughest time to bat was when the ball was new and hard. So you have to factor that in. We'll definitely address it as a top six, as a batting unit, to find ways how we can score runs ultimately, and also come up with good plans how we can put pressure back onto the bowlers. I think there's a lot of value in that. So we'll address that absolutely, and as a top six, we'd definitely like to put our hands up in the next match and try to fix that.
We'll take the last couple of questions.
It's been said that you, Klassen and Stubbs are one of the finest spin batters against the spin. Do you feel how much help the IPL has given you playing in the subcontinent? Do you feel IPL has a huge impact improving in your spin, batting against the spin?
It definitely has helped, yes. I think it's because you have to be exposed to the conditions for a long period of time to be able to learn. And as we know, IPL is a quite a long tournament. You're there for a good 2 months, 2 and a bit months. And been fortunate enough to do it for 3 years now, and that's 6 months, call it, of batting in those conditions. So that's helped me grow. I think in South Africa you try your best to become a good player of spin, but conditions don't always allow for that. So to be exposed to the conditions is where you'll be able to learn your most, and yeah, to have been exposed to those conditions through IPL has helped a lot.
The last 2 questions, one here and then just one in the front. Yeah.
Aiden, obviously South Africa has dominated this test match. Since Bangladesh were banking on their spin attack, what has been the discussion before the game on how you want to handle Bangladesh spin? And second question is, on hindsight, would you say that you could have picked another seamer given how the wicket actually is?
Yeah, from a batting point of view, to negate the spin, I don't think it was a collective game plan. I think you have to give freedom to each batter to try conquer it in their own unique way. So that's what a lot of the conversation was about, was to express themselves where their strengths lie, and back that to the hills and see where it gets you. So the guys that you look at, a Carl that sweeps really well, swept a lot in his innings, and he ended up doing well. So it's nice to see the guys backing those sort of strengths. In hindsight, with the toss and with the team, yeah, definitely. The amount of seam movement and invariable bounce here and there, maybe extra bounce here and there, you would have loved to have an extra seam. I think both teams will agree to that.
Lastly, on the side.
Do people feel some tough time from the home side, from their batting or bowling?
Say again, sorry?
Do you feel like any tough time from home side in this match, from their batting or bowling?
Definitely, yeah. I mean, both times batting against the new ball is tricky. It's tough as a batter to face that. And then there was that period yesterday and even the day before where there was a few partnerships that Bangladesh created, and the pitch sort of quietened down a bit as the ball got softer, and we were made to work really hard to try find wickets. So lots of credit must go to them for that as well. And Mahedi played a fantastic knock, deserved 100, of course. So yeah, challenged quite a bit in this test match. We managed, or we were asked to work really, really hard at times, and yeah, credit to the Bangladesh guys for doing that.
Great, that concludes the press conference. Thank you so much for joining us today, and of course Aiden for availing yourself. Thanks everyone.
Thank you.